Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is a channel where I review anything you guys want me to review basically. But for the most part, I tend to choose the things myself and I review them, and they range from a lot of things. It's not just electronics, it can be almost anything. So for my first video, I know you guys are fans already, I'm gonna review something called, or at least what society calls, a pen. So as you can see, this is a pen. For some reason, a lot of these pens are actually uh, obey the laws of aerodynamics. And if you're still in high school or in school for that matter, you will tend to use a pen as a missile when you're daydreaming, like myself. And it's the reason why I'm not in school anymore. This is the shape of the pen. It's silo shape. It's good for penning or writing. I like to say penning because you take the word, the noun, and you add ing, so now it sounds like a verb, and you write with it. How do you write with it? So there's something called a cap that you remove. Oh, there we go, and it goes away. And it's really nice because you can do this and you don't lose your cap. Because usually what happens is as soon as you drop it on the floor, it just disappears. It just goes somewhere, and nobody knows where it goes. So just don't drop it, and then you write with it. So I don't have something to write on that you can see, and I'm not going to write here. So I'm going to go to the next object or the next item of my review, and that will be a tissue. This is a tissue, and it comes straight out of a box, a tissue box, which it will also be an item I'll review later on. And it just goes like, and it comes out, and you have a tissue. It doesn't have a lot of really good function, like it's not bulletproof or anything. Also, when you're daydreaming, it probably can be like a cape to your pen. If your pen was like a Superman to you, you go like, "Oh, this is super pen. Here to rescue. Just write X on all your homework. You suck." Anyway, this is a tissue, and it's nice and soft. I don't know what it's made out of. Probably some sort of fur from a unicorn or something. Nobody really knows actually. We just find these tissue boxes, pick them off trees somewhere. And you use it to wipe your butt because there's poop that comes out, which is also something I'll probably review in the future, both the butt and the poop. You can also wipe your nose if you have mucus coming out, which are also items I would probably like to review in the future as well. There's so many just things that I would like to review. Oh my god. Pretty much especially when the new versions come out, like the new poop or the new butthole 2000. Anyway, so this is a tissue, and this is probably a really good video because I'm actually going to use both the tissue and the pen, which are completely two different items, separated from this world, whose purpose were not intended ever to collaborate at all. But here we are, we're going to try it. Okay, here it goes. And as I told you, their purpose were not intended to be a combo. Oh, there we go. We're writing, and it's red in color. If you're colorblind, it's red. Just letting you know. And if you can't see at all, it's the color of blood, which is basically red. Okay. And so what happens is a lot of times you'll see movies, which is also something I'll probably like to review as well, according to your requests. And you'll see girls write their phone numbers on, which is also something I like to review, by the way. Girls, I mean, not phone numbers. And you just write your phone number. I don't know, like if you're from Mexico, you start with the number 3. And if you're from America, you start with the alphabet, which is America, and then you write your phone number. Okay, so this is the tissue paper and the pen. They're a combo. So this is what you can actually use it for, other than like daydreaming with missiles or being a superhero with a tissue and wiping your butt with a tissue. So there's a lot of more functional capability to your everyday objects. So let's put these aside. And the third thing I'd like to review is rubber band. This rubber band is, it's called a rubber band. It's not a band like a musical band. It's a band because it can band stuff, like a band-aid. And it's stretchy. It's like, whoop. And they're also capable of dying because you tore the circle of life from the rubber band and it's dead. So shame on me. But in essence, the capability of a rubber band is that it can stretch. And its function to this day, nobody really knows. A lot of people tried putting so many of these rubber bands together in a community, and it made this planet, which they call a rubber band ball. And the rubber bands formed a planet, and then you can, when you hit it on the floor, they're capable of pushing themselves off the floor to assert themselves as a planet that can orbit the sun. So that you see them jumping off, but then unfortunately the pull of the gravity and everyone else's influence pushes them back down to Earth, and they can't really claim their own um, life, I guess. So they're left to being a rubber band that we use everyday basis, like just doing this all the time. You see people doing this. Sometimes you'll see people wrap stuff around the rubber band to keep them in place. I mean, why would you want to keep something in place? You're supposed to let it free. What an idiot. I'm just letting you know it exists in case you haven't seen one before in your life ever. And you can also send it to your alien friend to let him know what a rubber band and a pen and a tissue are. So these are all the items I'll be reviewing for now. My next video will also be reviewing another 3 items. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to suggest other things to watch. You can subscribe if you want. I don't guarantee I'll be happy about it, but if you do subscribe, I mean, whatever, it's a free life. So for my next video, it's going to be up to you guys what needs to be reviewed, and I'll review it. And hopefully a lot of people learn from this. You can send this video to people who are unaware of the different objects that were reviewed in this video so they can learn more about them. It's very important that we educate ourselves. You have to send this video to as many people so that they can learn what these things are. So if someone who you think doesn't wipe their butthole too well, send them this video. They'll know how to wipe their butthole. And if someone doesn't know how to use a pen and they try to remember everything, send them a pen. Tell them write on a tissue paper so you remember the phone number that the girl gave you. And if someone wants to wrap things around or just wants to do this all day, send them this video so they can do this all day so that they know that they can do it. It's important. It's very important that people are aware of the different everyday objects or items I review here so that they can learn more about them. They're more aware. You have to be educated. You have to know. You have to know. You know what I'm saying? You have to know. You have to learn more. You have to be smart. So you have to wake up. So send them these videos. I'll review more things so that I can educate you and all your friends and family about the everyday important necessities of life. Pretty much